Yo, Sam. Hello? Hello?
Vernon.
What?
Vernon.
What?
This is gonna be new basketball. Look how smooth it is.
No.
Oh, I actually made it. Nice start. That's a nice hoop. This actually might be better. That's harder to tell if it goes in. Sure.
How you doing, Sam?
What's on video?
Guys. I'm doing pretty good. I'm waiting for someone to join this voice call. Why? Do it on tomorrow. TBH.
Stop. Dude, you splice all of yours, so be quiet. Turn it off. My volume at max. I need to make my volume at max.
Hey. Okay.
Have you seen what I found already?
No. I got in like right after you did something. Hey, can you please turn that down? I'm turning
Your
it down.
finger off.
Just go upstairs or something.
You need to keep your finger off then.
I'm like clipped into the ground right
If you
now.
hear me doing two things at once, I'm gonna want to take over. So, you your phone off or you now?
Alright. So what did you do?
Now I'm just trying to make sure my file is fine because I was on a hot sauce file. Okay, I guess it's fine anyways. So maybe it's known already. There's a spot where you can just walk in between the gate and the fishy and just go around and just land on the back of it. Just go out of bounds.
So like, could you do it like without umbrella?
Yeah. You like I literally just walk in between the signs. That was it.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure out how you can do it, like a setup for it. I'll end stream, so Twitch makes a clip, and then I'll send a clip to you of it. Okay.
Okay. I just got getting all the way to the invisible wall on my stream. If you wanna check that
Okay,
out.
yeah. Let me.
Or I guess you can't check it out until I stop stream. But I'm not gonna have to trim this stream at all, so everything will be on this.
Okay.
So
I have your stream on the side.
I'm pretty sure I got it without, or I got all the ledges that I can without umbrella. Oh man, this is hard.
Yeah, this. I think from the. God, I don't know. I think from going from the right side might not be RTA viable.
Oh yeah, I'm going from the left completely.
I haven't tested the left, but the right is actually so incredibly difficult. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, the left has a really good spot to stand and charge.
It is, but you have such a extremely small time to actually get the double jump.
I got over here again. Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm getting some pretty good clipping here.
You're what?
I'm getting some really good clipping here. Not really the correct way though. Maybe without.
Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm just rushing to Doc's right now. I'll send you a clip. I stopped the stream and started again. Let me go clip that real quick.
So what side is it on? Is it the one closest to where the Krusty's cannery is?
It's the gate into Fishy.
Well, yeah, which side of the gate?
The side close, not near the planes. The other side, next to the building you stand in.
And you can just walk out of bounds there.
I'll show you. What the heck? What is this? Why am I getting an advertisement when I don't have a stream up? Twitch, please.
You do have a stream up. Oh, it says up for me.
No, I just went on Twitch and I was on my dashboard. My dashboard gave me an ad.
Nice. See, YouTube doesn't give you ads. That's why you should always stream on YouTube. I wish I could have done an NLE run today, but I'll probably do some glitch hunting in Manor for that, because Manor is
the web, yeah,
obnoxiously slow.
All you do is spice on YouTube. That's it.
About 7. It's about 7 minutes when I figured it out. What?
See, I think
okay, 3-7 minutes.
If we can make that clip consistent, then, and then
yeah, because you literally just walk, but you'll see it in a moment.
I'm not actively. So tell me right before you're gonna do
it. I'm not doing it on stream. I'm clipping it from when I did it earlier, and then I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, just send it in the Scooby Discord.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, I'll have that as no one's in my chat. I wonder when Harsh will come in. He'll do some stuff like this. So we know we can get. Well, if we can do that, that means we can get all the way to the wall.
Twitch sometimes is just a virus.
We can get all the way to the wall without umbrella. So all we need is a clip. Which it's a really weird first strike loss.
Okay, wait.
Oh, I think I kind of saw. It's you get squeezed between the barrels or something.
Come on, where's it at?
Oh. Yeah, this is weird.
When you see this, you'll be like, oh, you can do this? Maybe this is no. Maybe this is no. But it blew my mind when I did it.
I mean, as far as I know, nobody's ever clipped here, so. I wonder if we could.
Okay, one moment. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's creating a clip, and then I'll send it to you.
What if it's hot sauce only?
The clip, I don't have the clip yet. This is an important distinction I want to make. The clip is not even, it's purely theoretical right now. But I'll show you. You'll understand when you see it. Like, oh.
You know, you can like jump on like all of the buildings here.
Okay, here. Watch that clip right there if you can.
Patiently waiting. Where did you put it?
Oh, it failed because my internet's really bad.
Oops. So we can't like.
God. My internet might not let me see this clip. Okay, well, okay, okay, there we go. It just posted a bunch, just random. I only said it once, but my internet's very weird.
Spamming.
Do you see the link and around it?
Yeah. Yeah. Mute.
Good post.
Oh, you clicked like inbounds. Oh, what? That may be hot sauce only.
I just got a non-hot sauce file, and I'm going to the spot now to see if it's hot sauce only.
Because I can't seem to get. That's what I've been doing, and I can't seem to click that.
Because if that would be possible, non-hot sauce, this trick would get like ridiculously easy. But I can almost guarantee it probably is hot sauce only. At least from clipping from the other side, right? From clipping from the barrel side. Plus, you would need. God, I'm thinking about what if you're like on top of the what's it called? My idea is you jump on top of the barrels. You know how the hitbox extends up in the air.
Yeah.
If you could do a clip up there instead.
Oh yeah.
That way you can still run because obviously you can't charge on power.
Unless you have galoshes.
Unless we route in galoshes, which is obviously going to be very fast.
Yeah. Did you not know that galoshes are the shortest invention to get? No time loss whatsoever.
How much time does it take to get galoshes?
A lot.
Like probably forever, I assume. At least 15 minutes, probably, right?
Something like that. So I'm like halfway clipped in right now.
Yeah, it was very. Oh,
like,
sorry.
If you want to like look at my stream, you can see like and I clipped all the way back out. If you like look at like what I just did on stream. Hi Harsh, how about you like come join us? I'm gonna on stream later. I'm gonna do my helmet skip for all costumes idea. So
you're gonna route that helmet skip idea?
I'm gonna try to.
Well, what category is the helmet skip for?
It would be for all costumes. Because you don't need to fight masterminds, so obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you like kind of got in there in your stream. Are you like 100% file thing where you have all
No, I just use cheats. There isn't any preset file.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I need to learn the cheats so I can get to places quicker.
I can just tell you them. They're really easy. Alright, here, you want to see me get all the way around quick? Look at my stream. Harsh, if you're still here, watch this. Oh, I'm using umbrella right now. But... Yeah, you. Like, why am I just like getting a lot more viewers recently? I would go like streams where I only got like 1 viewer max, and I've been like averaging like 30. Cameron, actually, I won't even see it because I have you blocked on my channel. No, because you blocked on my channel. Yeah, you can keep watching me fall hard. It's a very
Yeah, I'm just gonna have your stream on the side, just so that when you say you find something, I can just look over it.
Yeah, that's what I have for you. See, this is.
That's so consistent with Umbrella.
Yeah, I know. I wish it would be that consistent without it.
Yeah. I'll look for. That's part of what I want to look for. I want to look for a consistent setup, no Umbrella.
Why can't I get that out of bounds? Basically, getting a consistent setup without Umbrella would help so much. Just like then we would only have like one bad part, which would be all this stuff kind of like under. But if we can like consistently get out of bounds without Umbrella, that would be awesome. So then I can test without Umbrella and make sure everything down here is possible without it.
Yeah.
It's so hard to see. Like I know this first wall is. That's like definitely without Umbrella possible. It's just jumping on like the little X's. Please get on like these posts out of bounds somewhere.
Alright, well, here we are. Well, that was there with him.
Oh.
Okay, what are your options from up here?
If you wanna, could you possibly get like hot sauce and like see if you can clip with hot sauce? I'd always like to make sure that like the loading zone is here still. That's like the one thing I'm afraid of, is that the loading zone isn't there whenever you haven't smashed the thing. That would be bad. All this work for nothing. Have you seen the Void Warp in what's it called? The Void Warp in I can't think of it now. Void Warp in Pier 2. Yeah, if you could headbutt dash the ground, I'd do it so much. Okay. Yeah.
God. Alright, well. I'm just gonna pass this to find angles real quick. I might as well. Options, input, bang. Okay. Let's immediately go with angle like this. A perfect angle, running.
Hey, wait, can you position edit with that, with Dolphin?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, can you like edit like where Scooby is?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. So I was thinking maybe you could like edit him somewhere and like see if he could.
Actually, let me open up these hitboxes, and he might not be there. Let's see. I'm going to open up the hitboxes in the model viewer.
Watch this, Harsh. Boom. 3.
Open. Okay. Where are we at? Where am I? Oh, here.
So what are you looking for? There's a way to skip that text, the Holly text.
Okay, can I show you? So you're seeing can you see my stream?
Please stop, Cameron. Yes, I'm looking at my stream.
Okay, let me move this up. Okay. So the wall right here. Oh wait, I need his mouse on. Can you leave these properties? This wall right here that you run against, the barrels are normally here, but they're not loaded because it's an object, and objects are not loaded right now.
Yeah.
It's just like a flat wall. And then there's another wall that would intersect here. So the only way you could clip would be to clip this direction. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The only other clip would be right here at the corner where the sign is. You can see the signs here. So you can clip here and then go here, but you need galoshes to do this clip. Obviously, because you're standing in dark.
Hey, we could probably go under the invisible wall and jump up into the load zone from there.
Go under the invisible wall where? For what?
Like, to get into the creepy load zone.
Okay, yeah, let me turn on.
It's kind of like how you do with getting out of bounds in first place.
Yeah, one more. Options, bang. There we go. This one? Yeah, this one. Okay. I need to go down. No, that is not down. Are you down? You are down. Okay. I do need to bring you up. So you mean like what like go
under the hitboxes?
What about the boxes?
Like go under the hitboxes all around that and clip it.
Oh yeah, around here. Yeah, these hitboxes. Yeah, there's like this tiniest gap under them.
Yeah, so hey, Harsh, if you want to try to find this, click right here. That'd be awesome.
Is this what you mean? Like somehow go under these barriers and end up in the
Yeah. Hey, can you like look at it? So like the side that I was going on, right? Like the left side of it.
Okay, this side over here. Yeah.
Can you see if
It'll take a bit for the stream to catch up, but
does it look like there's a place down there to like you could grab onto, like if you go under the wall, like on that back wall right there?
This back wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it look like there's possibly like a place that you can grab on there? Like if you go under it?
Oh, under here?
Like,
okay, so like for reference, the like death barrier is okay. Do you see this model for the loading zone for creepy?
Yeah.
The little barrier there.
It's like right at the bottom of that barrier.
Like the death zone's like right here. So to go under, like in between the hitbox and the death box would be extremely tight. It'd be tighter than going in between for what's it called?
I mean, what it is, it's basically just there you go, Harsh, right there. It's basically just like doing what's it called? Like getting out of bounds in the first place.
You could hypothetically jump from here, land on this spot here, fall, jump maybe under here, and then you'll jump up here, hit the trigger. Maybe. I could try that.
Yeah. You may want to try it on the other side, though.
On the other side?
Like on
okay, then.
Try it from like where I was able to get out of bounds.
What do you mean?
So like if you saw my stream, did you like see me get out of bounds? and go around to the other side.
Oh yeah. I saw you walk around to the left side. Yeah.
I wonder if Geronimo can maybe like push me through.
Right. All right. Well, let me try this side real quick first, just so I can have a general idea. Something like this. No. Why are you not taking input? Okay. Why no input? Okay, you start taking inputs. That's good.
You're not sure.
Okay, let's see. So something like this, and then turn immediately on that frame. Jump? No, that's too late. You have to jump so soon. Okay, what if we hold just directly this direction?
I mean, what you can do is you can jump around on the buildings and then get under on that side.
Why is that happening? No, I know. I'm just testing something at the moment, like angle setups.
Here, you want to see something cool?
Why can't Scooby jump like this? Because he can jump if I like go way out. Right? Yeah, I don't understand. I'm just having trouble getting the task to set up here. Just that.
Boom.
Okay, I'm just on the wrong screen. Let me just fix that. There we go.
Seabass. Is that the fairy?
Looking mostly for creepy early. It's Farah.
Yeah. Creepy early. I'm trying to find helmet skip for all costumes.
Wouldn't helmet for all costumes?
Yes. No.
Oh, you're just in the manor trying to click through the
What?
whatchamacallit, right? Why don't you try instead to get through that gate again
What gate?
at the beginning of Hedge?
Oh,
Because that would essentially do the same thing.
Anka did. We know how to do it now. It basically requires inputs that a GameCube controller can do only if you get lucky. And you have to have, like, max speed.
So how does it work then?
You need, like, is it like 250, 250?
Headphone clip work. Okay, so one of the big issues is you can get it consistently using a task setup by using having the main stick go to the mathematical cap for controller inputs, which is 255 by 255.
Okay.
But a GameCube controller, like unmodified, cannot go to 255 by 255.
Okay. What would that input look like if we were to?
It's basically 255 by 255 is just as far up and to the right as possible.
Okay, so essentially we'd have to cut around the thing to get it there, or no, it doesn't even register that much on
I haven't modified controller. I know you can do it on Dolphin if you use not a what's called a GameCube controller. I've tried on a GameCube controller, and the up and to the right is. It could also be my GameCube controllers. Maybe like some GameCube controllers are their like brackets are slightly off centered, but I can't get to 255 on mine because when I hold up and to the right, it's not far enough up. Does that make sense? Where the little indent
Yeah.
I've seen some GameCube controllers go to 255. I don't know if they were modified though. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Not only that, but you maintain the momentum you had at frame 1 of the slide. You are at the same momentum you're at a max charge helmet, which is about 8 or 10 move speed within the game.
Yeah.
So for frame 1, you maintain that, but you maintain that speed, but your hitbox is pushed forward for 2 frames because you're starting a slide animation.
Okay.
So
now, does the momentum change based on where you let go in the dash?
Well, like how helmet works is like due to the acceleration. If you let go earlier in the helmet, I don't actually know. I assume it would not be max helmet speed if you just let go.
Well, no, but it feels like to me there are certain parts where you'll go further and faster when you let go of a helmet dash, and other times when you'll just sort of slide to a stop. Like it'll kill your momentum immediately. So I'm wondering, does the helmet fluctuate then with its max speed or acceleration variable when you're running, like through Scooby's run cycle animation?
That's a good question. I actually haven't tested that. I could frame by frame test it.
I mean, you don't have to now, obviously, but I'm just wondering because I know at some points in time, like I'll do, like out of force of habit, I'll release the sprint button and everything.
Yeah.
To slide, and sometimes I'll get good slides, and sometimes I won't get good slides into load doors.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if it's RNG or if there's a way to actually manipulate it based on Scooby's run cycle.
Yeah,
or if it's just my imagination, which it could be as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I would obviously have to test it to get the results. But yeah, basically the most consistent way to do headship without some form of like speed manipulation, which allows your slide to like be fat, like be at a like full speed for more than 1 frame.
Yeah.
The without doing that, you run against the right wall, which is just that little hedge wall.
Yeah. Where the clue is, right?
Yeah, well, no, the clue's in front of the gate, but it's just directly right to the clue.
Well, you have to activate the clue probably, unless...
Yeah, no, you start it by walking into the clue, and then you go towards the screen a little bit, hold up and right on the D-pad.
Yeah.
And then you just charge.
Just B input, essentially, upright B, no R?
Yeah, upright B, no R. And then you leave the slide, so if you do the clip, you'll notice sometimes Scooby gets slightly raised off the ground.
Yeah.
There's a little bar he can stand on.
Yeah, the bottom of the hedge thing.
Yeah. He needs to start his slide on that bar.
Okay.
If you task it, you can do it consistently.
Have you done the same thing with Creepy Early? Because I feel like it's the same thing, just with not Creepy Early. A gas skip, clip press skip. Yeah.
That gate is like, I haven't put much time into it. That gate is absolutely murderous. It is extremely annoying.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably the same thing, except that there's much more collision to deal with in terms of the slide.
Oh, yeah. That gate is not a flat wall for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a little turn to the left before the rock begins. The rock on the right. And
so you have to sort of wedge behind that?
Yeah. I have a video on clipping through it somewhere. But I ended up clipping through that little intersection, but it's not even consistent on, like, past inputs. So I don't think it could ever be arcade viable. Perfect.
Same.
That's the only possible umbrella skip for AMT, which is nice. The only thing I could think of is if we could get the keys in that room instead, but I don't think so. Or clip through a different area, which might be possible given that we can now, like, if you can actually analyze collision more than we ever have. We could probably, instead of just charging into walls, we'll actually...
I'm going to try to show this off.
I can tell you this, I haven't tried it, and it's probably actually useless, because I think it leads to Creepy 2. But when you're Creepy 1, that immediately to your right, that leads to Creepy 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can clip through that gate. I haven't really tested it for setups, but you can clip that gate. Its hitbox is much.
It could be useful depending
that
on...
would be useful in no GGS if we find Creepy Early. Because then you could get one.
No, it wouldn't be. You wouldn't like Creepy Early. Oh, I mean, it'd be useful in no GGS, I think, as it is, because you could skip the. I don't know, because you get the snacks underneath instead, right?
Yeah.
You get the snacks underneath, and then you jump up and get the keys. It skips the beat animation, possibly. That's
what I was thinking was...
But I don't know if that would save time. We'd have to time it and check how many snacks...
You know how, you know how Kuz got, he got all the way up Misbehaving 3 without raising the water?
Did he get all the way? He didn't get all the way up to the top, right?
I thought he did.
Was it with glitch jump inputs though?
I don't think so. I think I've gotten like maybe 3/4 of the way up.
Yeah, like you can get most of the way up. The issue is that then you have nowhere to go. Does he have a video of it?
I don't think so anymore. But if you could, what a task I guess theoretically could do is they could do Creepy Early, go forward, get plungers.
Which category? Why would you do no GGS tasks?
No, because
again, why would you do no GGS tasks?
No, this would be the all bosses task, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
So what they could do is they could go forward, get plungers. Then whenever they go to Misbehaving 1 the first time, they could go through Misbehaving and activate the warp gate in Gloom and Doom and skip that whole second trip to Hedge in Misbehaving.
Why the plungers? Why not?
Because
why
then
not just do...
Well, they can't do plunger skip without smash. And you can't get smashed without helmet.
You do Creepy Early.
Then you get plungers.
But how do you get the plungers without Oh, I see. You do Creepy Early. You get the plungers. You warp from
then you go activate the grave plot warp gate, and then go from there. So that just skips that like.
But
minute and a
so
half.
if that 500 snack gate wasn't there,
Oh, if that 500.
that would be nice because you could just activate Lighthouse 2, head back in,
That's what any.
and then
percent,
go from.
That's what any percent would do probably.
What's a good route though from there out to the Super Smash?
Yeah, but you can't get Super Smash without helmet, which is.
I know, but I'm saying because you'd warp back, so you don't have to do creepy early again, right? You'd warp back to, unless creepy early is faster than walking through those couple of levels, I guess.
There's a guy in my chat. See, so this is. I don't know if you're looking at my stream, Farah, but this is.
No, not at all. I'm about to go stream myself, so.
Okay. If you wanna, I have this.
I just popped in to say hi.
I've gotten here like a couple times. I don't know if you want to look at this, but this is where the invisible wall is, basically. And you can get here.
Are you doing it with Umbrella or without?
I'm doing it with, but the walls are reachable without. I've done it without, too.
Yeah, it is possible. Without.
Down there is interesting.
I just use Umbrella so I can get out of bounds consistently.
So... Now, do you have a way to look at load zones without
No.
like the load zone areas, or no?
That's what I want Anka to test using hot sauce, because you should be able to clip through here pretty easily with hot sauce. And then
So does hot sauce actually do something?
Oh, it speeds you up a lot.
Yeah, well, hot sauce is basically just broken, kind of. I don't think it works as implemented.
Well, because I don't think it was ever fully implemented. I think it was going to be a power up.
Yeah,
at one point in time, like they were going to do power up drops, but they scrapped that. Is what I heard.
Okay, I see.
Oh, man.
From looking at the files, I thought it was going to be a projectile.
Yeah, we know there's a giant Kona collision. That's what we're trying to.
What does it do then?
It just increases all of Scooby's speed attributes to 16, which is like. Extremely fast. It's basically
because his charge is like 10, right, at most.
7.
Yeah, at
7
most.
or 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, hot sauce is just really easy because it makes your like slide at 16 speed. So it makes
yeah. Can you while on hot sauce, can you slide whenever you want or no?
Yeah.
And does it set your speed to a static 16, or is there a speed up time?
There's no acceleration. You are just 16.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it is very broken. That's why there's no way it's properly implemented at all.
Yeah, and there's no way that you can tell to do it in game without manipulating code to get it right.
There's one level that has an entity for hot sauce projectile, which makes me think that you would get hit and maybe lose control of Scooby and he'd run around really fast.
Similar to like Mystery Mayhem.
Yeah.
If you have played it, otherwise.
I played it when I was a kid, but I just didn't like.
When you lose all your health in Mystery Mayhem, instead of immediately dying, Scooby and Shaggy jump into each other's arms and run around at a specific speed.
Yeah.
So it might be something like that. Where is that? What level is that? Do you know?
God, I have to go back through all the files, but it wouldn't take too long because I can just control F them. But
okay. Well, don't worry about it now then. But I would like to know what level that is, so we could sort of. Do you know where it was too? Like, or no? You just knew it was somewhere in it.
Because it's not even like it doesn't have like a texture or an asset assigned to it either. It just has an effect. Basically. It's just a projectile effect.
Okay, so it would have to be activated by something.
Probably. More than likely, if it is still in the level and fully functioning and it can activate hot sauce, more than likely it's not activatable in the current version because there's probably no triggers for it.
Yeah.
And no enemy would shoot the projectile.
Yeah.
I hate these walls down here.
Similar to what's it called? The hypothetical in-game trigger in Mystery Machine is more than likely exists, but has no trigger with the Mystery Machine one.
Or the 100 or the 1 million snack box.
Oh yeah. So in Mystery Machine 1, there's a trigger to flag the game to be completed, right?
Oh, but the only way to do that is to end the.
Is to go through. Okay, so interestingly enough, there's actually a sixth level in Secret Lab, and it's technically master.
That's something we haven't got to testing yet. We're probably going to.
Is that?
Are you in the Discord?
How you can... where you're put
exactly
after the ending cutscene?
It is both. The ending cutscene takes place in the entire thing because there's not really like the cutscenes aren't actually files. They're kind of just actors playing out.
Yeah.
Like model actors. Yeah. So yeah, the sixth level is just the entire cutscene, and then the end for the running hall.
I messed that up.
Yeah, and so
once you hit that level, that trigger activates game end on Mystery Machine 1, which makes like Don Knotts come out and say it's in dialogue and all that.
Yeah. So without saving, would it be possible to keep that trigger through a soft reset, possibly, or no?
I've never tested that.
Because if you were to maybe end the game, beat a game, and then soft reset, would it maybe somehow store that trigger, and then on the next load up, you'd press new game, and you'd have a file that's quote unquote complete? Or not necessarily. I don't know if that would even be possible, or if that is all how it works. Because it might just kill the trigger, which would probably be most likely.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you off the top of my head because I would have to go through like how the GameCube handles like memory exception, like how it stores.
I mean, I know that. Have you ever seen Twilight Princess runs at all?
Twilight, no.
Okay, so one of the tricks they are able to do is they use a soft reset the same frame that Link dies, and that screws up the RAM in the game and essentially gives you control in the main title screen.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh my.
And what that allows you to do is essentially that Link has a save file, and it's like a corrupted save file with the Master Sword and the green tunic and stuff. And if you do another frame perfect death soft reset on that file, you can do the same thing again, but in your actual save file have different flags set. So it doesn't actually, I think in the 80% run, they use it to get the Master Sword, or they use it to do something. I know in the 100%, you use it to set a couple of flags and skip dungeons, because there are random flags set that make it think that you're further along than you are.
The monkey flag and
the monkey flag, and then later a different flag as well, but I forget which one that is.
Yeah, I would have to.
Because I was trying stuff like that in Scooby, but the death didn't work that way. I would soft reset every frame I could on the whatchamacallit, on the death animation, and nothing yielded anything. But maybe on the end credits.
Yeah. You've tested by pressing two buttons at the same time, right?
Resets, the common issue with renderware is you can break load order of objects.
Okay.
So you could probably, it would depend. You'd have to test every level.
You could despawn some things.
You basically could get renderware to not render certain walls, but sometimes if it doesn't have an exception, if it doesn't have a render exception, it'll just crash the level.
Oh, okay.
But you would have to basically soft reset on like every frame of the loading screen to see if it would actually work. That would be extremely time consuming. And it hypothetically could be useful.
Well, but also because it doesn't auto save, it might just lose your progress as well.
That's true. Yeah, you definitely have to save.
Yeah. So, because the saving, the way it works is weird. It's just randomly in levels. It's nowhere where you could get a load screen.
Yeah.
Unless maybe you could store a warp gate into a load screen, into a save screen, save while the level's loading out. Similar to when we were trying to do infinite snacks, which is when you can hit warp gates, warp out of the level, and hit a snack gate while warping out of the level, and start to pay the snack gate on the way out of the level. And we were hoping that best case scenario.
It's like an underflow.
Yeah, it keeps counting during the load screen and underflows to give you, max snacks.
Sure.
But what happens instead is, as soon as the load screen stops, it essentially stops counting your snacks down, and you've just lost snacks permanently. So you're actually able to soft lock yourself on Xbox version only.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Oh,
by losing, you do that trick over and over again until you don't have enough snacks to pay any snack gates. And since they're collectibles and they don't respawn, there aren't any anywhere to beat the game.
And Farah did a run of that.
I do have a run of that, yeah, on the meme boards. I'm the only one who, you own Xbox, right? Why don't you do it?
I can't find my Xbox copy. That's why
Wow.
I'm not doing AMT. That's why I am punishing
one thing I'll say
myself
is
with no level
the
30.
Genie file, which is what this game is made in,
Yeah.
at least all the models and the levels and the loading it. Houdini files can load correctly without the objects layer. So as long as you have the map layer, collision layer, and texture layer, it can load without layer 5, which is objects, and it can load without layer 6, which is sound.
So what would that be though? Objects would be like the enemies, or?
Yeah, it would be like snacks, enemies. One thing for creepy is the boards. The boards and the barrels in Shock 2 are objects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
the boards boarding up creepy and the barrels in Shock 2.
Oh, so if you and I'm guessing the box that goes up and down would probably also be an object. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't think
that
so,
may
'cause
be
it has a trigger on it.
Okay, so if that's not, but would what about the swinging hooks? Also no,
I
right?
can load it up right now, actually.
Well, I'm not. It doesn't really matter. You just have to do some platforming.
Sure.
Shaggy's probably an object.
Shaggy is 100% an object.
Oh, but it doesn't matter because you can jump on the box without Shaggy.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
No, never mind. Both the box that blocks your way and the box that you drop down is an object.
Oh, yeah, so they'd just be gone. So as long as they were the
hooks,
same
the
thing.
hooks are an object too.
Okay, so the level would just be free. You just walk over and jump in creepy. Would you have to save? You couldn't save anymore, actually.
Yeah.
Hey,
Would it reload objects in the next level, maybe, or probably not?
God, I don't know. I really don't know about how the GameCube loads data that much.
Yeah.
Of systems, GameCube's one of the ones I don't know the most, and due to it being it's not like a SNES, which memory editing in like a 16-bit system is so much easier to understand than a GameCube.
Yeah. Well, what about PS2 or Xbox original?
Well, the PS2, its engine and memory, there's a lot of open source stuff on it because the PS3 emulates it, and the PS3 is used for a lot of computing needs. It's not only a console.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it would be easier to figure out information that way.
Yeah, because even if we could do something on the PS2, if it breaks the game in such a way that makes the PS2 faster, congrats PS2.
I would say the only issue is, right, it would be, I don't want to say it's not going to be RTA viable, it would become very difficult.
I agree, yeah.
Because loading times are not 100% consistent on what frame you have to sausage set.
Yeah.
And in the objects layer, you would have to load the first two objects, which is Scooby and Movement. So you'd have to let it load two
Scooby
objects.
and what?
Movement. It allows you to move.
Oh, okay.
Anka, I think we talked about this in the video too. Won't we also probably need to load in the camera where it could crash too?
Oh yeah. Oh god, I didn't even think about that. God, yeah.
And that's in layer 5.
If you let the boards load, since this game has the camera controlled for you, you wouldn't have camera triggers, so the camera would never move.
So you'd have to go through the level without
seeing anything.
Yeah.
But,
I mean that can be done. So
okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter too much until we start getting into this kind of craziness. But
Yeah.
the theorizing is good.
Yeah, you would probably. I don't know. I would say.
Oh my!
It's difficult to say. 'Cause
Hey,
I don't know
Anka,
if it would be better.
Look at my stream.
Okay.
I think
you're right,
there is
you're
a. So when you go under the hitbox, I think there's a place you can stand and jump. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I just hit it.
Stand and jump where?
Like under the hitbox. Or what's it called? Yeah, hitbox. On that left side of the
Okay,
logo.
I see what you mean.
Cause I think I got another jump under there.
That's why I was just testing if you could get under the hitbox. That's what I was testing on my stream.
Yeah, I'm not
But
looking at
okay, what was it saying? Oh yeah. I don't know if Dolphin would be inaccurate. Dolphin would be a lot easier to do it on, obviously.
Yeah.
Because you can just frame advance. Stop on certain frames.
But also, doesn't not the emulation, but doesn't the actual GameCube vary how fast it loads things frame by frame? In the
Every GameCube varies due to just age, really.
Yeah.
If you got a box new GameCube and compared with a box new GameCube, they'd be extremely similar. But buying a box new GameCube just for Steam would be a bit expensive.
But wouldn't it be different even based on the Wouldn't it be different even based on each time you do it, depending on how long it's been running and stuff like that?
Yes, it would depend on the game clock. You would basically have to unplug your GameCube and plug it back in every time you start it.
No, okay. Because I know the frame jump at the beginning of what is it, Pier 3, because you have to do a one frame. You're above the tar or not affected by the tar when the level loads in, and you can do a full jump to avoid the tar, but you have to press and hold A to frame it loads in. And it's not consistent based on anything the load screen does or time. So it's just literally RNG of randomly pressing and holding A for like max jump frames.
Wait, that's one frame, Farrah?
What happened?
That jump is a one frame?
No, you can't do a one frame jump there. To get onto the barrel?
Oh, you mean the one? Oh, because like I jump there all the time. I was like, what?
Yeah, you jump there because you hit the A button. But to get on the barrel, you need to do almost a max jump.
Oh, that's what's a one frame.
Yeah.
I
I was going for that at one point in time, just because whatever.
Yeah,
and I got it a couple of times in runs. Like it saves barely any time compared to how much it loses.
Yeah.
But like,
sure. I actually, okay, so like, I can actually tell you exactly why that works. Because if you would look in the decompiled layers for the load order, tar and hazards are like some of the last things to load.
okay, even when like the game will load in prior to the tar stuff.
Okay, so basically how it works is it loads in everything in that loading screen. It like pre-caches everything and loads in all the assets, right?
What do you mean?
And then when the screen's black and there's nothing on it, you're technically loaded in the level.
Yeah.
And you can hold move. That's you probably noticed it a lot.
I noticed that when I was doing task work that you could start entering cheat codes in the frame before you actually faded in.
Yeah. What's actually happening in those 3 frames is the levels compiling.
Okay.
It compiles layer 1 and 2, then 3 and 4, then 5, 6, 7, which are just sound. And layer 1 and 2 is like the map and collision, because obviously it doesn't want it to fall through. And then it loads tar after. It compiles tar afterwards. So for that brief time, but that's probably why it could be inconsistent also, because while it's compiling, it could be different frames in a way. If that makes sense. Just due to what your game is.
Yeah, because it's not you're not necessarily getting inputs every clock cycle.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. Another thing is Like, God, what's your nearest save point from Shock 2?
Shock 2.
Yeah, if you're gonna try and deload the boards.
There's one literally in the next room.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's
Fishy one. So
yeah, Fishy one. Yep.
I mean, it's there. So like,
Yeah.
if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen there between that door.
Yeah, because that would be even better.
Yeah, you'd be right there.
Yeah, you literally could just deload it, and the camera would be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless
Well, it wouldn't be pointing right at the boards because I think I don't know if you get that camera view when it loads in. Maybe you do. For some reason, I'm picturing it higher up, but that might be when you come back from. Yeah, that's when you come back from pier.
yeah, that's when you come back because.
Oh, there's actually one in pier too, which would work for the route way better.
Oh yeah, 'cause you don't have to sprint.
Yeah, the only thing is the backup would be going into Fishy and doing that save because you can't go back into pier after you.
Wait, what is there in Pier?
There's a save point right before the load screen.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's the little van past the door. Or is it in front of you? No, it's past the door.
There's no clue. Is it a clue? Wait, it might be a clue.
Yeah, there's a little clue.
Damn it, it's a clue. It's not a save point. God damn it.
Wait, what's a clue?
It's a clue. I was thinking it was a save point because they do the same
Oh.
exact thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
God damn it.
I mean, there's a save in Pier 3.
That wouldn't matter because it'd have to connect to Shock 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would have to
You'd have to do Fishy.
and then do skip.
Yeah, then do Fishy. Well, I mean, that's possible. So,
I mean, yeah, that's very. It's such an easy skip. Yeah.
yeah. It's going to be funny. I was talking to Holy about this because this skip would literally change every single category because there's nothing in Fishy. So, like, the only category it debatably wouldn't change is 100%.
I was actually thinking it could change 100% even, like...
You're right, but it wouldn't be as
major.
impactful in 100%.
It
I
also
don't think.
wouldn't change NLE.
It wouldn't affect NLE, but that's just because of how NLE is defined.
Here's a question: would you say creepy early is possible by like a memory deloading from the soft reset, right?
Yeah.
Would you have to create another category? Like, would you
No, I think that would become like I honestly think what we do is that would become any percent, and we similar to what we did with no GGS, we'd put like
I
variable.
okay.
like another thing like that just to sort of have the legacy run there without the memory manipulation. But in general, I'm pretty sure we just keep that as any percent.
Excuse me.
But I don't know if anyone would really want to run that at all.
I would.
Yeah, I feel like that would be like someone would grind it out, get a run, and then no one.
That would be it. Yeah, no one would touch it again. Because then on top of that, not only do you have to do that idiotic thing, then you got to go do GGS.
Yeah, you immediately GGS. Yeah.
Well, you got to get 850 now.
Yeah,
You know,
think about it. 850 wouldn't be too hard because
it wouldn't be
that
bad.
sort of help.
it would be easier than it is now. It would be easier than it is now.
Would you get it on the way to helmet? I don't know if you. Oh yeah, you do. You get it on the way to helmet.
Yeah, because like the current route at helmet has like 950 or something dumb.
Yeah, but also take into account that the current route when you get to helmet hasn't gone through creepy as well.
Yeah, I know.
Like and lighthouse and stuff.
And-
Well, you wouldn't go through lighthouse. You'd work back from lighthouse, right?
And you only like
You get the five. You get like
I'll
5
do it.
snacks at lighthouse.
is what's it called? Percent manipulation, but I don't know if that would be allowed.
Percent manipulation is definitely, I think, allowable, but then we'd probably have to split that category-wise. And then we'd have to ban it in the quote-unquote true 100% category.
Yeah,
How can you mess with percents? Because I know people have gotten everything in the game and wound up with 99%, but I don't think we've ever had the opposite happen.
So I was looking at percent for different objects like snacks, what percent they give, right?
Does the individual snack even give a percent, or is it just the all snacks collected?
In individual snacks, I'm pretty sure do contribute.
Yeah, individual snacks give percent. Snack boxes, if you hypothetically went and just collected a bunch of snack boxes, you would have a higher percent than if you collected all the snacks.
Yeah,
and snack boxes weight the percent a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of why.
And not all snacks are equal. So, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about ways you could possibly skip like a snack, but that's probably not even useful.
Well, what I'm wondering, does the whatchamacallit count as any percentage, the all snacks collected thing showing up?
I'd have to go back. I don't know. I think
because
that's a message, but I could be wrong. The trigger might give you a percent.
Yeah, because I know it also, as you do that, it unlocks art in the monster gallery.
Ooh, yeah.
Which might count towards percentages as well.
Art might, yeah.
I wouldn't be that surprised.
That's another thing, is if you could manipulate the memory, like with soft resets, there's a chance you could manipulate the percent that snacks give you.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 100%.
Or I wonder how that would work. I wonder if you manipulated it so only half the level loaded objects, right? You collected half the snacks. I wonder if it would give you all snacks collected.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's me.
Oh, but I don't think so, because snacks are based on a static counter in the map screen as well.
Yeah, that's
so if you deload, because it's not like when you're not loaded into the levels, it says, only 30 snacks in this level, because that's how many are in that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That section. So what I'm thinking is you just collect them all, and then you'd be stacking this out of this, because in game memory you're supposed to have, that many.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, my only idea, possibly, for 100% is... So I believe every boss gives 1.03 or something percent completion.
Does that include their invention, which should give 11, I think? I don't know if their invention is something separate or not.
I think inventions might be. I haven't looked a lot into percent. This was just when I was decompiling the files and just working through them.
Yeah.
But I can't. I think it's Redbeard. Redbeard gives an odd numbered percent compared to all the other bosses for some reason. So it might be Redbeard that's giving you 99% on everything done.
Oh, Invisible Scooby. Yeah.
Splice.
That's my favorite glitch.
But I'm not sure. I'd have to look into it. That would take a while.
My favorite is that one time.
Yeah.
Splice that.
Because the thing is, the bosses each give you an invention. I don't think there's a physical. I think it's just essentially a data file with. I think it's just a data file with Scooby that tells you what inventions he has, and when it reloads it in, it activates it. So I don't think there's actually a physical version of any of the inventions that Scooby gets after the boss battles.
I think it's my turn.
So I'm wondering if they have the certain checkboxes on Scooby count as a percent as well then, or not?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Baz, there's just a death plane down there. What are you trying to do?
I'm just testing something, an idea that I have.
Okay.
I want to see if like
Yeah, I don't know.
if
Has
the fish
anyone-
goes like
yeah,
under
they
the
call-
level.
I assume people have tried. I could look at where the
What were you gonna ask? Maybe I know. I might know.
trigger boxes for the ending boss cutscenes.
Yeah, no, I have no idea how we would look at that.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to matter where you are, but it despawns you immediately. Like you can see Scooby vanish when the cutscene starts.
That's an interesting question. I could.
And another thing that I do know is that the end credits cutscene does despawn if you leave the level.
Farrah, did you see that? There is a
Yeah.
third death plane. I'm pretty sure that was.
No, that's the same death plane
that
you
is the
hit.
same one.
The water death plane's just moving down slightly.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
no, they
Like,
did
look
not.
how far you fall in the first one compared to this one. Like, when you fall for this fish,
Yeah.
you
Alright,
fall the same, like, amount, I believe. I'm not sure, though. Maybe there is another death plane down there.
I think.
Sorry.
It's the same. I'm pretty sure.
But do you know what Uh-oh is? Have you heard of Uh-Oh? Which is when you can get to the exit door for Green Ghost without the umbrella, and it's the only one that doesn't actually... Well, that's not true. Redbeard doesn't lock either, but I don't think you can get there without the cutscene starting, because the cutscene triggers in front of it.
Yeah.
Actually, Redbeard has a weird cutscene trigger, too. All the other ones... No, wait.
No.
Okay, so Mastermind and Green Ghost trigger on a timer after the boss is dead.
Yep.
And Black Knight and Redbeard spawn a trigger. So
The
they
Black
actually
Knight-
probably all spawn triggers. It's just that the Green Ghost and Mastermind one are so big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so you can leave the Green Ghost room before the cutscene actually starts. And it doesn't give you the umbrella, but it considers the Green Ghost dead in terms of, like, you can't go back there and refight him. I don't know in terms of percent, because we've never seen a percentage change there, mainly because we don't save immediately before the Green Ghost, fight him without doing anything else, and then save after. And even if we did, and it was, like, no percentage, you know, we wouldn't notice it. Guys, if you can get out of bounds there.
No. Okay.
Goddamn.
I was thinking, like, see if I could maybe go around the death plane.
The thing is that it's not even that the death plane is that bad. The only place I know that you can void is to the left of the door. Because everything else is enclosed in this level.
I could look at the boxes for that level.
Yeah, if you want to, like this skip here. If we could do this would save a lot of time in the run, because the snacks per second in this room is terrible.
Where's it working?
The void would warp you to the beginning where you're headed. In between 4 and 3.
Yeah.
Well, we know that because we've actually voided the room, but not without the umbrella.
Hey, Mom, you need
Or not
help.
on PS2.
I've never seen the void in this room.
You need
You haven't
help.
seen it?
Oh, is it like
You need
the?
a PS2. You need a PS2 copy to do it.
I never mind. I know what you're talking about. It's like going above the skull, right?
Yeah. It's a Space Cat video.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Okay.
You do not talk over me. You got me? Shut up. No, I'm talking about actual life. You are not. Don't try to talk over me when I'm talking to someone else. This is life. It's not Scooby-Doo.
So I've been messing with Creepy Early this entire time,
This is life.
and God, I think
I'm so
Here.
disappointed in you because all you do is
going
Scooby-Doo.
under the
We
hitboxes
should
and
be
in
looking for
between the
yourself
gap
that you
where
have
you
to spend. You
die?
have words that you said.
might not be possible. I mean, it's possible you can get there, but I don't think you can get those creepy triggers.
Where is the creepy trigger in comparison to
No.
It's
No.
the creepy trigger is
Good.
So you see the whole rock formation?
Yeah.
It's that. It just extends along the entire rock.
How far down in that hole does it go, and how high up in the hole does it go?
How far down? It just goes to the bottom of the little rock where Scooby.
Okay, so it doesn't extend at all outside of the little rock formation.
No, that's all. They have made a really good job of putting tons and tons of barriers around this.
No. Wait, Anka, the only reason those barriers are there is because of those buildings above it.
Stop talking so loud.
That's
Well, no, but also but he means in general just the hole itself is pretty contained, I believe.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the rock formation itself is solid.
It probably is because of like how much they make solid in this game.
So okay, I have a strange question.
Go ahead.
So you're able to, in some levels, you can die after you've to another level, and but the death happens so quickly that it actually cancels the warp from happening. You just stay in the same level.
Are you talking about like going to what, Hedge 3, right?
Hedge 3.
Not Hedge 3, it's in Hedge 2 when you're going to Hedge 3 because that gate takes so long. You can die in a little plant there, right? What?
You can't die to that plant because but not load anything in that level because it's trying to load a different level. Like, the thing is that you can do the same thing with creepy. Like, you can warp and then fall into the creepy load trigger, and it just loads creepy normal.
Okay.
So, probably not, but...
Yeah, I don't... There's probably an exception for that.
Fair.
About that, maybe.
Yeah, considering it's so easy to do in the vanilla game, like, without any glitches.
Yeah, because I can think of, like, like the different warp gates that you can, like, run off a cliff while hitting.
Yeah, the only thing is the death planes seem to be the only thing that kills you, because water doesn't kill you, and objects don't seem to kill you.
Is it known why water is not a death plane?
I'm not sure. I think it might have to do with
the animation.
No, I think originally they were planning on implementing swimming in the game. So they didn't make it a death plane because you'd eventually get a power up that would make you immune to the death that happens, and you'd instead swim.
Oh yeah, because there's the diving helmet.
Diving helmet, yeah. So and from what I heard in Creepy 3, where he is now, instead of lowering the water to get those snacks, you'd actually swim under the water to get those snacks with the diving helmet.
Okay.
But they cut it just because it wasn't, whatever, they cut it.
Sure.
So that's why it was programmed separately, and now it essentially just acts like a death plane without being a death plane.
That makes sense.
I wonder if it has similar coding to the electric floors in lab, because you can also damage abuse to stand on those. And the dying animation when you touch them, the same as if you didn't get the splash animation, like when the death clicks up through the water.
Has there might not be a way. Has anyone tried any clips in Lab 1, the electric gate?
I've tried. I didn't try that hard because you essentially have to get over to where you'd hit the button anyway.
Yeah, it seems like it would
get hit by the gate and then try to clip through the little edge there. I didn't have any luck because it didn't feel like a corner, so I wrote it off pretty quickly as not. Like, it didn't even, you know how sometimes Scooby will shake if he's able to get through something, or he'll
vibrate.
Yeah, it wasn't even doing that. It was like I was charging into a flat wall. So
yeah. It might not be, even if it is possible. I don't even know if it's.
What it would do is it would allow us to skip Super Smash in that level. I don't know why that would matter. It would it would let us skip Super Smash there. I don't know. You needed to defeat Mastermind unless we found a way to somehow despawn him to trigger an end game, which then we could skip. We could despawn Mastermind and cause the next level to spawn. Yeah. We could skip the helmet and the. Could we skip the helmet?
No.
Yeah.
We need Super Smash to get to. We need both to get to Mastermind too.
Interestingly enough, you need the gum to skip the helmet.
Wait, what?
To get through to get through Mastermind 1, you need either the gum or the helmet, unless there's another way to. But I guess if we're despawning stuff, we could probably despawn that door.
Oh yeah.
Because the door is probably an object.
Yeah, the door's not there.
Yeah.
As long as we're talking about despawning, so I guess
Why?
No, go, because this is changing the subject now.
Okay, my original thought for despawning, right? Like when I was thinking about this, is the door after Lab 1, the 850 gate.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult, but I'm pretty sure it's possible to click through there and get back.
Yeah. People. I think someone has.
I'm pretty sure you can soak fit through it.
Oh yeah, I've gotten back there.
I'm pretty sure we've been behind there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, that leads perfectly into what I was going to ask. Do they store the door, the entering the door thing somewhere in the level, or do they spawn it in once you paid the gate?
Oh God. Okay, here's the unfortunate news. So the tool I'm using to read old 2002 Houdini files.
Yeah.
It's a two-part tool. So you can load the map, right? You need another tool to load objects. Funny enough, GTA 3 uses similar files. So you just use a tool that people made for GTA 3, right?
Yeah.
The GTA 3 modding site is down. It's been down for months. So I have no idea how to get this. But if I can get the tool, I can load on it. I can't get the tool currently, and I've looked for it, but I can't quite find it, so I can't load objects, so I can't go to it. If I knew, I could answer the question, but I just wish the site was bad.
How big is the GTA 3 speedrunning community?
I think it would probably be easier.
Not that big.
To go to the Battle for Bikini Bottom scene. They use the exact same files as they are.
Do we want?
They have but do they have the GTA 3 modding tool?
It's linked on their Reddit.
Hey, wait, Anka.
The site's just down. Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but if someone has it downloaded.
Yeah, no, they definitely would.
So one of them has it downloaded and could possibly.
Because the tool, if you were going to do modding for the game, you would have to have the tool, or you could edit on it.
Yeah.